Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm John Browne and I've got Jamie Humphries, 42 Gear Street, number 2, with this wonderful pedal from Walrus Audio called the Julianna. Ah, look at it. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? So this is a chorus pedal, stereo chorus pedal, and it has some pretty great functionality on it, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Yes.
It does indeed. There's many different options that you can have running with this channel, different degrees of wet and dry.
Yeah, loads. There's loads, and all controllable by an expression pedal, which you can see at my foot right here. Oh, we can't see it because the Julianna's in the way. There we go. So I'm basically going to go through the set of controls right now just to tell you what it is, but it's pretty standard as far as the actual controls for the chorus go. So we have...
Drive's okay.
It's just, my God. Sorry, it's my cloned me.
All right, yeah, there we go. Let's switch to the main camera. All right, so yeah, we have, can we get the Julianna in the middle as well, please? Thank you. So, yeah, we have a rate control right at the top left here, a depth control, a lag control. We have switches for the division of the chorus, and that can be, what is it?
We've got quarter notes, dotted, was that a dotted quarters, or is it no, it's a triplet and an eighth note.
Okay, cool. We also have a shape control, which can be square wave, triangle wave, or random, which, according to Henning, the random is the best one. Would you trust him after that little fiasco? I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
And then we have this further control, which means that we can have our stereo control either as dry on one side, wet on another, which would be great for a wet, dry, wet setup, or we can go halfway so that we can have, you know, the chorus effect on both sides, or if we go any higher, apparently it turns into a vibrato effect.
Correct.
Now with the switches, we have a bypass control and we also have a tap tempo. And we can change some functionality of the pedal by holding these functions down. If we hold down the bypass, then if I remember rightly, we can change so the rate randomizes.
Yeah,
is that right?
If we turn the rate up, what we can do is we can hold down the bypass, turn up the rate, and then that will basically give you like a ramp up.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. So
Yes.
we can try that functionality in a little bit, right?
Yes.
And same with the depth, right? We can do the same thing with the depth.
With the depth control, that's slightly different. When you hold the depth control, you can set it so you get like a drift. So it will, as you're playing, it will be automatically speeding up and slowing down, I guess.
Amazing. Well, as far as amps, we're connected through the Tone King on one side and then the Steve Stevens FRIEDMAN on the other, going into, I believe, the Captors. So I guess we should just see how it sounds. I've got this Nick Huber very, very expensive thing right here, which is a semi-hollow, I guess, with a P90 in the neck. So I thought this would be a good idea for the clean sound in the chorus, because P90s are fucking sick. So, shall we?
Yeah. Do you want to just start playing and I'll twiddle some knobs?
It's a little bit wide for the sort of chorus that I would go for. I'm into that slow kind of...
Let's try and set that. I'm a very much I like that chorus width.
Oh, yes.
I'm very much into that thing. So let's just make it a little bit more subtle. I've actually set it now so that one side is dry and the other side is wet.
Oh, right. Okay, yes.
Let's try that.
See, that's more like it. That's what I'm saying, yeah. It's really, really beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So should we try the expression pedal function to see how crazy that
just
can go?
making sure that I set this up correctly. I'm just going to jack those controls up, and then let's try that now. Get it so you can set up different things, like if you want to set up like the rate of it. So let's try that.
Even though it's so subtle at the moment, just because of how we've set it up, it sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try testing out the ramp up.
The ramp up, right. So what we do is we set our initial speed. So I've got that at a relatively slow speed. I hold down the bypass and I'm going to turn that all the way up to a very fast rate, just so we can tell what it's doing. I'm going to drop that back down to our slow speed, and as you play, I'm going to hit the tap button.
And while I'm doing this, also flick between the subdivisions and the shape as well, so we can hear what that's doing.
Cool.
I can't.
Yeah, how are we meant to do a pedal demo with Henning?
With Henning pretending to swim on his wooden floor?
Yeah.
No, so that's the. So is that all the functions of the Julianna?
We've got one more.
We've got the drift function.
Yeah,
yes.
we've got the drift function. So what we do here is the same thing. We just set at the kind of starting tempo.
Yep.
We hold the bypass and then we turn it up to where we want to go. And then now, in theory, that should drift for you.
Okay.
Let's have a listen.
I can hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's just subtly sort of changing the tempo. I think it adds a little bit more of a musicality, if you like. It's not so static, is it?
As musicians, it's the one thing we complain about, especially if we're into the old school way of recording when everything's gridded. So I think that sort of gives it this realness to it, which obviously isn't achievable with very many things.
Yeah, it's a fantastic looking pedal. We've got some beautiful graphics on there. These nice switches. It's those non-click switches. I think that's fantastic. It's great.
Sounds fantastic. So Special thanks to Jamie here for helping me out by fiddling knobs.
It's always a pleasure to
Fiddle a good knob.
fiddle a good knob with you, John
What about
Browne.
me? What about special thanks to me?
I haven't fucking finished yet!
Fine, get to it already.
Okay, special thanks to Mini Jamie, also known as Henning Pauly, for putting on this amazing event at 42 Gear Street. Links in the description below for Walrus Audio and the Julianna. Great chorus pedal, make sure you check it out. I'm obviously John Browne, thanks for watching my channel, and I will see you next time.